Hi guys, Boneyard Garage here. So we got the Bolens up on the left. We're going to start doing a little work to it. Want to see at least if I can get the frame all painted up and go from there. As you can see, I tried a couple different colors, different shades of gold. I mean, I can't really find the right color, so it's going to be what it's going to be. So we're going to get started on this baby, and so stay tuned. I'm going to run this intro and let's get going. Okay guys, so I took the wire brush to it, started cleaning it up. Hand wire brush and also one on the drill. And I'm thinking, you can see someone welded a plate in there, something was broken, so I think I'm just going to round this edge off right here and just leave it. This tractor had been abused. There's some slop in the wheel bearings in the back. I'm going to see if I can get some. Hopefully I can. You can see the bearings in the front wheel are all shot. So it was well used. But it's just going to be a little show tractor. I'm not going to put it to work. So for what I'm going to use it for, putts around the yard and a couple tractor shows, it's going to be fine. But I think I'm going to paint the frame black. Too much gold for me. And I can't find the right color gold. So I'm going to do the frame black. And I'm going to probably just do the steering column gold. Some of the tins gold, the hood gold, the fenders gold. So that's probably what we're going to go with. I don't like, you know, all these tractors are all one colors when they paint them. And I got to put my little twist on it like always. So anyway guys, okay, I want to get some scraping and wire brushing done again, a little more. And we'll see if we can get some paint on it soon. Okay guys, so I have the got the frame painted black, steering column painted the gold, same as the I guess it's called like the deck plate. Also got the engine painted in all the pieces. I gotta put a new starter rope in the recoil, and then I'll get it back on the shroud and we'll start getting this engine back together. And once we do that, we'll put the engine on the frame. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Okay, so we got the motor back together. Come out pretty good, I think, for the most part. I got a couple little touch-ups that I got to do, but no big deal. I got most of the paint off the carburetor. I don't like when people paint the carburetors. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I think it came out good. So the next step's going to be getting it mounted on the tractor. I'm going to get the tractor back up on the lift. and let's see if we can get the engine on. Okay guys, so I got the engine bolted on, and I did put a little gas in it, and I had it running. As you can see, a little smoke in here from the paint burning off it a little bit, and it does smoke slightly, but this engine was all apart, so I think we'll be okay. The piston's nice and tight in it. Just run it. And I also got a little gas leak. I cleaned the carburetor, but I guess that seat isn't seating in there very good. But I cleaned the carburetor months ago, so I do got a new carburetor kit. I guess I should rebuild it, but I'm going to start it up for you guys, and I got the gas shut off. We're just going to run the gas out of it so it'll stop dripping. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Might be a little flooded now, but let's see what we can do. There she goes. Okay, out of gas. That's good. So I'll take that carburetor apart at some point. But right now we're going to get the pulley on the engine, which is right here. And this is a 2-speed, high and low. And how that works is, you can see you got 2 pulleys right there, and you got two pulleys on this one pulley, 2 in 1. And you just switch the belt from the smaller pulley to this bigger pulley, and then from that smaller pulley to that bigger pulley, and that's your high and low. Same size belt, you just got to switch the belt. And then this other, my fingers, this other groove in this pulley goes down to the front PTO, which is right here. That runs this shaft right here, and this universal goes on there, and that's all I have for that. But I seen on YouTube they make a reel mower that hooks to the front, that PTO hooks on, so I would love to find one of those. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that. But it runs good, other than that little drippy carburetor. We will get that fixed up. And I'm going to get this pulley on to figure out what size belt I'm going to need. And we'll just keep plugging along. I got to go and get in touch with the guy that sandblasted for me and get the hood sandblasted and the fenders. But I'm probably going to put the hood on for now, because I am going to do something with this exhaust. You know, I can't leave that stock. That's just not me. So, anyway. The new settlement bowl looks good. I don't see it dripping. It's all tight, so. Alright guys, we keep plugging along. Hey guys, I hope it's not too loud with the wind. But the Bolens coming along. I did fix the leaky carburetor, rebuilt the whole thing. It's not leaking no more. Put floorboards on it. Throttle's all hooked up. Got the seat painted and on there. Still got to do the rims and get new tires because, as you can see, the tires are junk. Gonna put some ags on the back and some new bearings in the front wheels. But the guy that does my sandblasting doesn't do it anymore. So I took pieces that I had. I know someone that had a sanding booth, sandblast little booth thing, and they fit in there. So I sandblasted those, but the hood didn't fit. So I guess I'm gonna have to just go aboard it with some 80 grit sandpaper and just put some elbow grease and sand it down. Unless I can find someone else to blast it for me. I guess maybe I should invest in a sandblaster. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I did take it for a little ride around the yard because, like I said, this thing was all apart and I didn't want to put it all back together to see if everything worked, so I just kind of gambled. So I took it for a little ride and all the gears work and everything seems good. So that's good. Alright, so I'm going to get going on this hood and get some primer on those other parts. And before I paint those, I am going to fit them because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my exhaust, and I got to make new hinges for the front of the hood. So, anyway, just a quick update. Coming along. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I threw the dash on before I painted it and the hood. And the only reason why is the hinges in the front were broke. So what I'm doing is I'm making a new hinge. You see I got this piano hinge right here in the front. I'm going to tack weld that to the hood, and I tack the other side to this bracket where the old hinge was. So that should work pretty good. I was going to try to put the hinge on the inside of the hood, but I couldn't get the muffler to line up with that cutout. So this is the way I'm going to go. So I'm just going to put a couple tacks in there and just make sure everything works before I weld it up tight. Have the last welder out. So yeah, I'm going to get a couple tacks and we'll see how it works. Okay, so I have the hinge all welded on, tack welded, primed. I got to do a little body filler and seam sealer there, but no biggie. It works good. I got the jack stand holding it for now because I'm painting the prop rod for the hood. So while that's drying, I'm working on the exhaust. So I took the muffler off and I put pipe here. It's going to come out like that, and then I got some stuff going on. So let me show you how this is going to hopefully work out. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Let me get this threaded back on. Alright, so that's going to be threaded on like this. This isn't going to be in here. And then once I get that, that's going to be like that. And then I'm going to weld this coupling right here to that, like so. Then after I weld that, this is going to be like this, right? And then after that's all together, I'm going to slide my chrome stack right here onto there. So it's going to look something like that. Get the idea. So I'm going to get welded and I'll show you when I'm done. Yeah, so I got the hood fitted on, the hinge, got the stack on. I got all the hood prop rod and everything hooked up right here. Pretty neat how that works. And got the stack all done. And what I did is, like I said, I put that pipe out there. See my weld around the bottom of that pipe. Made a bracket that went from head bolt. What I did is welded a 1/4 bolt to this pipe here and bolted that through. A couple stainless steel hose clamps on the bottom to hold it. But yeah, I think it came out pretty nice. I haven't started it yet to see what it sounds like. I just got done and it's pretty late, so I don't want to start it up and bother the neighbors, so we'll do that tomorrow. But it's coming along. I got the fenders out here. I got them all primed. Bring them in. Get some paint on those. I found a guy on the internet that sells sticker kits for these. It's like 150 bucks. So I think I might order me a set. Went this far. I did the running boards in black. I got some grip tape I'm going to put on there. Got to order new tires. Paint those rims. I'm trying to get the steering wheel off. It's stuck on there pretty good. I've been soaking it down here with WD-40. If I can't, I'll just paint it on the tractor. Not a big deal, but it'd be nice if I can get it off. I'm going to paint this white again and the inside gold. Be nice if I could find the hood ornament. Looks like someone took it off. The guy got it off of. I called him. He said he didn't have it, but I think he's got it there somewhere. And I can take the dashboard back off, paint that. So yes, the hood, the dashboard, and the fenders is all I really got to paint, and the steering wheel. Well, and the rims and get new tires. I think that stack looks pretty good. I wasn't going to put one on, but I was just going to put a stock muffler on it, but I think it looks good. If I ever want to put the stock muffler on, I'll just unscrew the stack out and put one on. I also put a tack rod right there to keep them from spinning once I got it where I want it. Alright, that's it for tonight. We will start it up tomorrow, see what it sounds like. It is it does smoke a little bit. It is a little bit of a smoker. I was surprised because when I had the side cover off, piston was pretty tight in there and everything looked pretty good, other than doesn't look like it ever had an oil change. But we'll run it and we'll see how it is. And we could always pop it out and put some new rings in it. Not a big deal. Probably should have did it before I put it together, but whatever. We'll run it for now. Alright guys. Okay, so we have the back fenders all painted and on. Got the dashboard painted and on. So we still got to work on that steering wheel, getting that off. Nice chrome stack. A little bit of touch up. I got to touch up the front of the frame right there when I was fitting the hood. Not a big deal. There's the hood here. I had to put a bead of weld right there because it had a crack in it. So this weekend I'm planning on tackling the hood. But right now I think I'm going to jack up the front. I'm going to pull this front tire with the bearings that are wobbly and see what I'm going to have to get. So I get these wheels off and painted. Definitely got to get a new tire. I pumped this one up. It holds air. I don't know if that's a problem right there with the bead and the tube, but okay guys, we'll just keep going. So I'm gonna get that tire off. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see that the bushing's pretty worn out. So I'm gonna have to get some new ones of those. The rim is a little ovaled out. Not too bad though. And the best part is I think my dad got some down at his shop. So we will go down there tomorrow and take a look. The spindle's a little worn right in here where it was rubbing on them bushings, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go find some new bushings, take those tires off, get those rims painted. The tires are pretty dry rotted. They do hold air, but they're dry rotted. I got 2 other tires for it, so I'll put those on the front, and then I gotta order my ags for the back. So that's about it for tonight. Something like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock. So, okay guys, till the next time, we'll see if we can get those bushings and them front wheels, and hopefully by the weekend, it's a Wednesday now, so hopefully by Sunday that hood will be all finished and painted. Okay, stay tuned. Okay guys, update on the Bolens. So I have it pretty much together. I did get the steering wheel off, so I'm going to be painting that. I think I'm going to paint the rims and just, I got a set of decent tires I'm going to put on it for now until I get the ags. I'll probably do that in the summer. I got the stack on. It seems to be smoking a little bit more now I'm running it. I probably should have put a set of rings in it, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I already had it apart, but we're going to run it for a while and we're going to see how it pans out. And if I got to take the engine off and put new rings in it, I will. It's not a big deal. I just don't know why I didn't do it from the beginning. But when I put the engine together, which I will put the description of them videos, I mean the videos down in the descriptions of when I got it running and put it back together, because it was all apart when I got it. And I started it and it didn't really smoke at all until I started running it a little more in the tractor. So we'll see what happens. But for now, we'll just leave it the way it is. It does run really well. Starts right up, idles down, throttles up. So we'll let it go at that. And I got the hood painted. and clear coated. Come out okay. Couple imperfections that I don't really like, but I could probably wet sand them out and buff it. So we'll see how that turns out. But all in all, come out pretty good. Considering I didn't get it sandblasted, I just sanded the heck out of it and primed it and sanded it and primed it until I got it to where I wanted it. So yeah, we're getting close. So let that hood dry and I'll wet sand that in a couple days, put it back on the tractor. I also put a little toe thing on there, shackle. I had it painted a different color just because, so we did that John Deere green. Gonna do the rims, I guess, white. I was thinking maybe red. I've seen someone do a Bolens and they did the rim and seats red. It looked pretty cool with the gold. So I'm undecided there if I'm going to paint the rims red and repaint the seat black. I'll think on that a little bit. We'll get on that steering wheel and paint that. I paint the center gold and I'm going to paint the steering wheel white, so I'm probably going to just paint the rims white and leave the seat white. Not sure yet. Then after that, and after getting the wheels done, I think we'll call this project a wrap. I still got to get a PTO belt. I want to get that working. I'm going to look for some attachments, which I haven't found any yet. So, anybody out there got any, hit me up. Okay guys, just an update on that. We're getting close. And get this project done to get on the next one. Okay guys, have a good night. Okay, so we have the Bolens pretty much done. Not pretty good, I think. I'm gonna wait for the tires. I'm gonna get new tires. We're gonna wait. For now, the ones that are on there, okay, they hold air. So as I was saying while I was making this video, that the engine was smoking a little bit. And like I said, I bought this tractor all apart. And I will put those videos down in the description of me putting the motor together. And you can check that out. It's still smoking, and I don't think it's getting much better. So I think probably this winter I'm going to be taking that motor back out and rebuilding it. When I put the motor together and ran it, fly off the hood of it, it wasn't smoking at the time. I had it running on the bench for a good 20 minutes, half hour. And then after I repainted it, put it in the tractor, and I ran it for a little while, it started smoking. So I put a little oil treatment in there, and we're just going to run it for now. We're not going to run it hard. I'm just going to run it and see how it pans out. I'm kind of kicking myself because I think I do have rings for this thing, and I probably should have did it anyway right from the beginning, but I didn't. So what are you going to do, right? But all in all, I think it came out pretty good. Pop the hood here. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the colors look pretty good. I wish I could find a hood ornament for it and maybe some attachments. So I'll keep my eye out for those. and we'll go from there. Yeah, it's been a fun project, and I got it done before it got too cold. I got some other projects coming along this winter, so stay tuned for those. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Up over 500 subscribers now, so that's pretty cool. So if you guys are liking my videos, I'll keep making them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that little bell. Tell your friends. Feel free to leave me some comments. Hit that thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever you feel the video was. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Boneyard Day.